When we choose our suppliers, we are employing the same principles that we do making salad dressing or any other decisions that are made is what is the best in the industry. What's right for our customers, what's right for our plants, and we don't skimp. We moved into this facility in 1985, and this was the predominant manufacturing facility up until 1996, where we added our Atlanta, Georgia facility. Then we had our Vegas facility come online a few years after that, early 2000s, and we've just built the Indianapolis plant a few years back. From 1958 until present day, we've grown to 4 manufacturing sites across the country and 1,100 employees. We are most renowned for Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's been the predominant growth engine for Ken's Foods over the last 2 decades. The culture of Ken's is really what's driven a lot of our growth over the years, and we found that that truly aligns with the culture at Modern. They will sit down and they will walk through the entire project with you, and they talk every little detail. Nothing's taken for granted, and it's refreshing.
I always felt that a good product is going to take us somewhere. So design is the most important thing. Honesty in the design and manufacturing was the driving force. We also had a philosophy that every customer has to be our reference. If we can do that, then we'll be always in business.
The Modern story with Ken's started before I was here. They actually had a few when I came on board in early 2000. And they were aging assets. We were looking to replace them and ended up with another cup filler supplier. And when it came time to start replacing those assets, we talked to Modern, I think it was at a PAC Expo, honestly, that we just started, getting reacquainted.
We come across each other in a show, and gradually we become interested in what they do, and obviously we had something to offer for them. Jeff was graceful to give us a visit, and we started there. At one of the FATs, he has indicated that could be the machine for our production, and it may fit the bill. It is compact, it seemed to be doing its job efficiently, and a couple of years later we actually had a good chance. Good people of Ken's gave us the chance, and we built the machine, first of many.
We currently have 12 Modern filler packers throughout our 4 facilities doing various products, and those have all been within the last 8 years. When we look for suppliers, we are looking for high quality, solidly engineered, robust systems with good service and support, and ultimately long-term relationships. Ken's is very loyal to their equipment suppliers. I want to say it was around 2013 we went down to their Long Island facility and seeing some of the equipment that they were making, and again getting back to that rock solid engineering, ruggedly designed, robust but precise fillers. That's what won us over. Being impressed with what we saw, we bought a few, and the rest is history. We've been buying ever since. What keeps us coming back to Modern is they build a great machine, but we have some history where there were some not so great machines, and that's where Modern shone. Their current equipment is fantastic. It goes in, we push the button, we've gotten it down to a science starting it up, and it's an easy project, but we had a few that weren't, and those are the ones where we saw the collaboration and we saw them sticking with that and getting us through it. Whether it's Jerry and Zaki working through new technologies and high-level designs, or if we're dealing with their customer service group trying to get spare parts out, that's when it solidified our relationship with Modern and said, that's a partner.
Customer service, yes, is most important. You see that I learned from my parents that making new friends are good, but keeping the old friends are most important.
Jeff was wonderful and brought me into the relationship with all of the other team players at Ken's. So Ken's for me feels like a real partnership, because whatever part of the business that they're working on, they call us, and I work with the team to find out a solution and a timeline. and it's been fantastic because we both work with each of our teams to make sure that whatever they're trying to achieve, we get it done.
Modern's customer service, their passion for design, their passion for working with the customers is really what sets them apart from other equipment manufacturers in their field.